Now, as you're driving down the road in the winter, you may come across some roadways with salt on them. But why is this so good at melting ice on the roads? Well, I explain this in this week's Weekly Weather Lab. It's a common sight in the wintertime, and it can make our cars very dirty. However, salt is a very important commodity for the roadways as it makes them drivable when it melts ice. But why does salt melt ice? Now, the freezing point of pure water is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, as many know. But adding certain substances to this water can either raise or lower the freezing point by a few degrees. Salt is one of those substances. And by adding salt to the pure water, the freezing point can be lowered by 4 degrees. This can actually have an impact on our weather. If you remember last week's Weather Lab, we talked about how water vapor needs a surface to condense or depose onto. The same is true for the sky to get clouds. Very tiny particles the size of a piece of dust constantly float around in the sky. These are called condensation nuclei, and salt is one of them. In fact, salt is one of the most common condensation nuclei out there. Now, when water vapor encounters salt as a condensation nucleus, water can occur in temperatures even below freezing. This is why it could be difficult for a snowflake to form in temperatures above 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Bringing it back to the roadways, take some time to thank some of the salt truck drivers out there. Without their hard work, the roads would be hard to pass through. And as the days continue to melt the snow with slightly warmer temperatures and the nights continue to refreeze that snow, it looks like we're going to need that salt for a little while, Elizabeth.